Growing up, my grandmother used to take care of me and my brother as my mom would go to work. I never noticed anything different with her skin color or her hair texture. Um, when she had hair long down to her butt, she would just braid it in one big plait and she would just put it in a bun. But it never occurred to me that something was different about her. I remember I used to call her mommy because my mom used to call her mommy. So me and my brother used to call her mommy, and we would walk with her on the streets in Brooklyn, and we would always call her mommy. And she would tell her, "I'm not your mommy. Don't call me that." But as a little child, you don't know, you don't understand. I was probably 3 to 5 years old. So, as I, grow up, I thought maybe she was Hispanic, so maybe that's why she looked the way she did. But one day I had to go to school, so she went with me to school. I was 11 years old. And the girl from my class, she had like the longest hair in the classroom. She was brown skinned from Haiti. And she looked at me and my grandmother and she said, "Bright eyes, is that your grandmother?" And I said, "Yes, she's my grandmother." And then she was like, "Damn." So when she made that statement, it really bothered me. So after we was done with school, we went home, we walked home, and we got into the house. She was in the playroom. And then when she sat down, I asked her, "What are you?" And under the age of 12, I had a speech problem. And she didn't answer me. I say, "Are you Spanish?" Because at that age, I couldn't say the word Hispanic because I had difficulty speaking. So I say, "Are you Spanish?" And she didn't answer me. And I went to my mom. She was in the kitchen cooking. I said, "What is grandma? Is grandma Spanish?" She said, "Go ask her." And I was getting annoyed because she thought it was a game. I say to her, "What are you, Spanish?" And I think my mother told me. So I went to her, "What is she? She's Spanish. Is she Spanish?" She say, I can't even remember if my grandmother told me or her, but I think it was my mom. I was told my mom, I'm going to say it's my mom. She told me she was half white. And I was just shocked. Like, I couldn't believe that my grandmother was half white. And she told me her father was white and her father was from Portugal. Why is this surprising to me? Because white people treated me really bad when I was little. They was not nice to me. I didn't understand why. Now that I'm an adult, I understood why. Because I guess I was black, I was dark skinned, but I did not trust white people at that age. And the anger I had because the way I was treated as a child because of white people, it made me let go of that anger because I said I can't be angry at white people because I got that blood inside of me. And if I hate white people, it's like I'm hating myself. So I let go all the anger I had towards white people because they really treated me horrible as a little girl. They were very mean to me. So, yeah, I mean, that was really, I was really shocked. That was a mind-blowing thing. I never noticed anything different with her hair, her complexion. I just saw her as one of us. I was so blind to the color. So, I mean, she told me as a little girl she could have passed for white because she would hear white people talk about black people. And she told me her mother was as dark as me. And I guess, like my grandfather, he's very dark skinned like me. So I guess she wanted her kids to have color. She probably didn't like her complexion. And that's why she chose my grandfather. But yeah, that's how I found out that my grandmother was biracial. And up to now, it surprised me. I think about it. It was a life moment change because I was able to let go of that anger and that grudge that I had towards white people. So that is my story.